Hey, youth workers, welcome to Bright Future Friday. And I'm Angie.
And I'm Kristen.
And today we're going to be interviewing. Would y'all like to introduce yourselves?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't
Oh.
see them though.
Okay.
Can y'all see?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So my name Kristen Smith.
Hello, man. Mr. Preston.
Hello.
You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm about to say my name Christian. I'm a truck driver, and pursue other things as far as work.
And above is Mr. Preston. I'm not sure if he can hear us. But today we have a couple questions for you guys. So you want to just get into it?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So the first question that I have is, um, well, what is each one of your jobs and how does it work?
Who you want to go first? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's in here.
You can go first.
All right. You say what do I do and how does it work?
Yeah.
So I drive tractor trailers. Basically, that means transportation, transporting goods and services to companies.
Okay. Like what kind of companies?
It can vary. You know, it could be auto parts, store supplies, clothes. It can vary from a wide range of things. It just depending on what you want to haul.
Okay. My first question was, do you enjoy your job?
Yeah, it's cool.
What's your favorite thing about
You
it?
wanna know why I think it's cool? Because I don't like to deal with people like that. I just like to do my thing and be on my way.
I know for my uncle has the same job as you, and for him, when he go to like certain cities, he enjoy like the food and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Someone in the comments asks, "What's the most hardest part about your job?"
Most hardest part, probably being safe because you gotta make sure that you are doing your job because if anything happens, you'll be the one blamed to look at just because you're driving a big truck. And another thing is, I'm gonna say probably sitting in traffic.
Yeah.
I hate traffic. I just like keep going, but that's the only two issues I probably have.
Someone also asks, "How long have you been a truck driver?"
Since 2017,
2017. So about how long is
probably
that?
6 years.
Yeah,
6 years.
Hmm.
that's a minute.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
One question I have is this your original, or was this your original chosen career path? And if not, what was your original career path? Nope.
Um, it's static in the back. Oh, so I'm not sure. I just kind of stumbled across it. I used to just work regular jobs that kind of like suit things towards I do, what I do. And when the opportunity came, I just took it.
One of the questions in the comments was, "What's your favorite thing?" Oh, we already answered that. What inspired you to become a truck driver?
Inspiration, probably. Well, probably by a lot of men that I know. That's kind of like the flat line way of making like a decent income.
Hmm.
So you see a lot of guys, and you just kind of get influenced to do it.
What advice would you give someone who seeks to follow your same career path?
Can you repeat that again? The rest of it.
What advice would you give someone who seeks to follow your career path?
And Mr. Preston, you can answer too, because I know you like just getting
Um,
started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably say if you do it, I mean, you gotta be. It's two ways you could be. You could be local or you could be on the road. So
What's
that's
your
up to
favorite?
you. If you like, let's say, just saying, if you like traveling, like you said, your uncle did, you like traveling, going different places and stuff like that, you can think about that. Or if you want to be home every day, you gotta think about that as well. Because some people can jump in there thinking they doing one thing and stuck they stuck in something they can't get out of for a moment.
What
Okay.
about you?
So, me being in the construction field, it's it's a lot of manual labor. Sometimes it can be hard. Um, my my advice would be to, if you get into this field, learn everything about the industry so you can advance. That's what it's all about. Career advancement and getting more money.
Hmm.
So it's a trade. Once you learn a trade, they can't take that from you. You always have it.
And I have a question for you, Mr. Preston. Um, what was your original chosen career path if it wasn't construction?
Um, to be honest with you, growing up as a kid, a lot of my male role models was in the construction field. So seeing the heavy machinery that they use, I always wanted to be able to operate that. So I think I always was going to be into the construction field. Um, like I said, knowing what I know now, as far as being in this industry, it's a lot of opportunities than just being in the field. They got office jobs, construction managers, project managers, and a lot of guys work their way up from being in the field to that position. So it's all in what you want to do.
A question that somebody had was, what advice would you give to Baltimore youth?
What advice would I give to Baltimore youth?
Yes.
Um,
Even if they like not doing the job that you do, like just in general, what's something that you would tell them?
I would say whatever you choose to do, if that's your passion, stick with it. Um, read read about it before you jump into it to see if that's the right thing that's for you. There's a lot of knowledge out there. You just gotta read about it and ask for help. Don't be embarrassed or ashamed to ask for help.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Smith?
What's the question? What's the question
What's
for
some
me?
advice?
Yeah, what some advice would you give to Baltimore youth?
I would say try to learn everything you can early. Find out what you like, try it out. Even if you don't like it, it's something you may learn along the way or might use it later. So just try to learn as much as possible.
Somebody in the comments said, what was the longest trip as a truck driver?
Probably to Ohio, which was like 8.5 hours. Matter of fact, Michigan. That was like 8.5 hours.
And a question for you, Mr. Preston. Someone asked, what's the most hardest part about being a construction worker?
What's the hardest part?
Yes.
Yeah. I know you told us about like how you in the heat right now and it's real hot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
would say that would be the hardest part. Conditioning your body to sustain the inclement weathers, because construction, if you're working year round, you're gonna work when it's hot. You're gonna work when it's cold. So that can be a mental thing as well, as far as just preparing yourself to withstand those elements of weather. Right now, it's hot out here. Take lots of water breaks and I stay in the shade.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And they said, how many years have you been a construction worker?
I've been in the construction field for 8+ years. So,
Oh,
like right now, the construction field that I'm in now is pipeline. So I laid a pipe down that gases up your houses.
What's one of the biggest projects you worked on?
Say that again.
What's one of the biggest projects that you've worked on so far?
Um, I would say the biggest project I worked on before I switched to this company probably would have been doing the guardrail, installing guardrail on state highways. That was a big project. That was like a $7 million project.
you guys, has anything ever made you regret
The
doing
biggest
what you did?
Can y'all hear?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
you need me to repeat the question?
Yeah, can you repeat the question?
has any doing what you did?
Um, I can honestly say that I like doing what I do. Some days it be hard, some days it be easy. I think with any job, is always going to be the good and the bad. Um, so
Somebody
yeah,
said, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Say it again. It's like it's freezing up.
No, we was telling, yeah, it is. Mr. Preston,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the question.
No, nothing made me have any regrets.
And one more question from the comments.
Y'all ask.
What is the most important thing about maintaining a healthy workspace, in your opinion?
Um, in my line of work, I would say the most important thing about maintaining a healthy workspace would be safety. Safety first. Safety. Um, Safety play a big part. You can get hurt in this line of work.
Yeah.
So being able to watch out for your coworkers. You work with these people every day. You kind of like become a family. So you watch out for them just as much as they gonna watch out for you. At the end of the day, everybody want to get home to their family. We got a job to do. We come do our job. So it's safety. Safety play a big part.
I agree with him on that as well.
Um, as far as a construction worker, my first summer job was doing construction work. I was 14.
Oh, we can see the question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was 14. Every summer, when I turned 14, every summer my grandfather would let me work with him doing construction. It wasn't nothing hard what I'm doing now. It was little, maybe cut the grass or um, shovel a pile of dirt out to something like that. It wasn't nothing strenuous because I was a kid. But I guess it depends on the regulations of the company. They might hire you for the summer job from maybe 16.
Somebody said, "Have y'all ever gotten hurt?"
No.
Um,
Very good question.
I can honestly say that I haven't been hurt.
I don't know. Another question we didn't get.
Do you have any more questions?
What certificates do you need for your
Certifications.
ethical
First off,
professional?
you just need your regular license, and then you need to have it for about probably like 2 years, I think. And the next step is to get your permit, get your DOT card first, and just pass the assessment. Then after that, you take a truck driver course, or you could be an apprentice. An apprentice is like someone working on a job with you, and you learning as y'all both go. Well, you learning as you go, and like I say, probably after like a month or so, you probably can take the test, and after that, you pass, and you have your license.
Okay, thank you.
Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have any questions for us?
I would say it's really not a question. I would say keep up the good work and doing what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I would ask, do you
Next
guys have
question.
anything in mind of what you want to do later on?
I want to be somewhere in the forensic science field or medical field.
Yeah, for me, medical field.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's all I had.
Okay, thank you guys for sharing some of your time with us to answer some of our questions, and we appreciate you.
Thank y'all for
Okay.
joining.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.